because he was on his way to muscle failure and he knew he needed to keep going. He needed to keep going after the pain. Y'all stopping before there was even motion. And that's 100% unacceptable. Stop fucking procrastinating. You've been here thousands and thousands of days, and the first words out your mouth be, well, I ain't had time yet. What you been doing with them thousands and thousands of days? Where is the fruits of your procrastination? Because we sure can't enjoy them because they're not right. You didn't fucking plan them. You didn't. But you over here procrastinating, and then here we go. It's the isms, and it's the finger pointing, and the blame game, and everything else. You is the problem. You is the one procrastinating. You is the one procrastinating. And the question is why? You're letting fear and lack of skill development, and I don't feel like it, stop you. So don't get mad because somebody else passed you. Don't get mad because somebody else that y'all started together got more than you because your ass sat down and picked up a fucking remote and just started turning into a fucking hater and a spectator. Yeah. Stop procrastinating. The next one is handle conflict when it occurs. Conflict does not get better by ignoring it. It does not. It's never going to get better. Conflict is like Pompeii. Look it up if you don't know what Pompeii is. That shit is going to erupt and cause a bunch of problems. A bunch of problems. So why don't people like handling conflict? Because people crazy. Because people raise up. People be showing up and showing out for conflict. But you know who does that? Unaccountable people. Unaccountable people don't want to be held personally accountable. As soon as you start holding them personally accountable, they want to raise up and act a fool because they feel like their amygdala is hijacked, so they want to start a fucking fight. But you a thermostat, so you just defuse that shit. Motherfucker, blame, I said it. That's not what we're talking about right now. What we're talking about is this. And if they keep getting loud, then you just sit there very calmly. And if they keep getting loud and want to start a problem, okay, so right now, I understand that you're having a moment. So what we're going to do is once you work that out, we'll meet back next week. What time would you like to be available to have an actual conversation? Because this right here, not going to do. And it's fear. Hijack the amygdala, you want to look like a puffer fish and cause all these problems because people don't want to solve their problems. They just want the problems to go away. People just want to go to sleep and wake up and there's no more conflict. But conflict just says that the strategy that's in place is not working, or there needs to be a strategy put in place. When you sit down with all parties involved and they're all personally accountable, you literally can have a communicative relationship or conversation. Everybody will strive for win-win and the conflict will be over. It will be 100% over and you'll move on. Now, the people who love to keep up conflict are the people who are addicted to dopamine and adrenaline. And as soon as one problem is solved, here they come with another one because they're addicted to that. It's got to be some drama. You got some people that's addicted to drama. So they're not actually looking for a solution. They're just looking for their next conflict. They're just looking for their next fight. And so you just need to show them the exit back to Loserville, where all of the unaccountable people reside. But you handle conflict when it occurs. Immediately. Well, Dr. Donna, but what if people like to fight? You're a thermostat, not a thermometer. I found that I can somehow manage to handle conflict. Somehow I can diffuse or infuse the situation however I need to do it to resolve that conflict for good. Because when people are holding themselves personally accountable to be their best, guess what they do? They know that conflict is a distraction and is stopping them from staying focused. So they want the conflict to go away too, immediately. Oh shit, this is stopping our progress. This is stopping my best. That's why everybody around you needs to use the 74 principles of real leadership. So when things show up, you have strategies. Oh, we got conflict. Everybody sit down. Got to communicate effectively. We got to listen. We got to ask questions because those are part of the 74 principles of real leadership. And you can grow forward. You cannot have a rational conversation with an irrational person. You cannot have a functioning relationship with a dysfunctional person. That's why I'm no longer talking to my family and friends because it wasn't a cultural fit. I'm rational and I'm logical and they're not. Problem solved. That real leader math ain't never gonna math. So y'all stay over there. I'm gonna be over here. I'm gonna go change the world one neural pathway at a time. And you all can keep creating that doggone conflict casserole over there, but not over here. That's why you need everybody in your network holding themselves personally accountable because you have the same objective, best. And anything that's stopping or impeding best gets worked